Good morning, viewers. Good morning, subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, All Things Aquarian, you guys. I'm back and I'm doing readings this morning. So if you're here, hop on in the live stream if you like a reading, you guys. Y'all know the drill. We've been doing this a little bit for a hot minute now. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the post notifications, that bell in the top right hand corner of your screen. That way you'll be notified when I go live. Happy Sunday, y'all, and good morning. Good morning from the Midwest. I'm gonna just give everybody a little minute to hop in. Yesterday, my schedule was all off, everything, but I got some sleep though, so I was like, let me go live. I had some studying to do for school yesterday that took up a lot of my time, but it was something I had to get done, and cleaning and stuff. So, you know, a woman's work is never done. So that's what was going on yesterday. All right now. It feels so dark. Let me see if I can turn on this other light and see if that gives us a little bit of, oh, there we go. Got a little brightness going on. Yay. Hey, whoever just jumped in the live stream, hey, good morning. Happy Sunday. I am here to do readings, so anybody hopping in, please feel free to drop a heart if you like a reading. Pink heart. Green hearts are priority, so if you send a donation through Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, however you want to do it, even Super Chat, you'll be on the first. You'll be to make it to the top of the list. Hi, Rupa. I can barely see your screen name. Let me see if I can pull it up a little bit more. See better. Hang on. This is difficult for me to see. Hang on. Rupa Mgara. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please thumbs up the live stream and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and subscribes. Couldn't see. Let me see if I could. No. Okay, there we go. I feel like this is better. I had to try to anybody in here requesting a reading, I always ask people to drop hearts, like drop a pink heart in the chat. Drop a pink heart in the chat for those who are wanting readings, because I'm gathering a list of people who want readings together, so I could just start going down my list. Once I get 5 people on my list, then I'm gonna start doing readings. So if you're hopping in, good morning. Let us know where you're watching from, where you're viewing from, and make sure you drop a heart. And like I said, donations are priority, so if you send a donation through Super Chat or Cash App or PayPal, drop a green heart and let me know, and then you'll be bumped up to the top of the list. All right, guys. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. So welcome to the channel. If you're new, Please subscribe. Please thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for everybody who hopped in on the last live stream, and everybody who showed love, everybody who commented, everybody who received a reading. Like, thank you guys so much for all of the engagement and the interaction, because it really helps my channel. You know, that thing. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Neo199. Welcome to my channel, A Grenade. That's funny. Hi, Mackenzie. Thank you. Girl, they finna get done today. Like a different color. These have been on since, I think 2 weeks before Christmas. Drop a pink heart in the chat if you're wanting a reading, you guys, or a green heart if you send a donation for one. No, a heart. Drop a heart. It's always drop a heart in my comment section. So pink is for free, green is for paid. Just so y'all know the difference. Pink hearts are for people who just looking for a quick, 3-card pull or whatever the cards show. And then, and then there's green for paid. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment, Mackenzie. I'm really feeling like the tans right now. Like I don't know what it is, but tan, like brown, that color, like a coffee color. The nude colors. I like those colors a lot. Yeah, so I'm just waiting on y'all to drop heart. Just waiting on my peoples. Hi, Jita. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please thumbs up the live stream and please subscribe, you guys. I don't know. Jayarla, I don't know. What do you mean, what is my first impression in the Philippines? I've never been to the Philippines, so I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Okay, y'all, here, let me repeat myself, because I feel like I keep repeating myself and no one's hearing me, or I don't know, it's not getting through. If you are wanting a reading, please drop either a pink heart in my chat or a green heart for paid donated readings, okay? Paid donated readings get bumped to the top of my list, right? Pink heart readings are whatever comes out in the cards and however I intuitively feel to pull those cards. It could be 2 or 3 cards. It could be 4 or 5 cards. So of course, naturally paid readings, I'm going to do a little bit more, right? Because you get what you pay for. But out of kindness, if you come in and you show love and you support my channel and you subscribe and thumbs up and you drop a pink heart, all I'm asking, then I will pull cards for you, okay? Because I'm trying to get a list of people so that I can go in order, all right? Thank you, Jita. If you're in here, if you're in this live stream and you're not needing or requesting a reading, this is not the live stream for you, okay? It is not. I'm still waiting for like 4 more people. Was there anybody else in here who was wanting a reading this morning? Please drop a heart. Pink or green if you donated. Pink or green if you donate, y'all. I'm using a new tarot deck today. I'm using one that was gifted to me last year from one of my lovely subscribers. And I this is the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. I haven't played with it very much to see how much I really like it. The cards are very like, they're thin. Like the cards are like really, the card stock are thin. Okay, y'all. I can see it. 6 of Swords, 5 of Needles. I'm assuming this is the suit of swords in this deck. But like the cards, they're thick. Like they're thick, but they're thin. Like the card stock itself is like, you see how it's bending. So I don't know how it's going to do with shuffling, but I'm going to try to be light. Hi, Yo-Yo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, you guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please thumbs up, you guys. I'm going to keep repeating myself because I'm still waiting for at least 4 more people before I go down a list. Please drop a pink heart or a green one if you've donated. If you donate, you'll be bumped up to the top of the list. So far, I have Jita. Jita is the first person who is on my list. So let's keep it running. Let's keep going. Ayush, I'm not even doing yes or no's. I'm not even doing yes or no's right now. But if you want, bye Kevin. Goodbye. Ayush, if you're wanting a reading, like I said, you guys need to make sure that you drop the appropriate heart down in my chat. Presents, Knight of Presents. Haha, this is cute. Knight of Presents. I bet you this is a suit of Pentacles. I'm gonna look in here and see. Chattery 890. You guys, if you're in here and you're wanting a reading, like, drop a heart. It's really simple. Either a pink heart for a free reading or a green heart if you've donated, okay? Sent to Super Chat, PayPal, Cash App, whatever. Thank you, Jita. Jita, you can go ahead and drop your question. I'm going to go ahead and get started because nobody's following instructions but you at this point. So you can go ahead and drop your question. Let me see. Candles is 58, 57. Yep, so the suit of Needles is air. Thank you, Ayusha. Thank you for following the instruction. It's very simple, you guys. Presence represents the material world. Needles represents the mind, intellect, power, judgment. So that would be air. Candles associated with ideas, creativity, inspiration. Potions is with emotions, personal connections, family, friends, relationships. Potions, candles, needles, and presents. Candles is fire. Potions is emotions. So cups, potions is cups. Okay, got it. Got it. All right, so Jita. Thank you, Chattery. Chattery, you are the 3rd person on my list. Okay, Jita, so you're wanting to know what's coming in love for you. Page of Presents. Page of Pentacles. There could be a fresh new start in love, a new opportunity coming up for you. However, you may have to take some sort of initiative in regards to love, Jita. Like you may have to take some type of initiative in regards to love. If you're currently dealing with somebody, like you have romantic feelings for that person, you may need to vocalize that and communicate that to that person. Like you're interested in getting to know them on a deeper level. Or you may need to get on the dating apps or start going out on dates. First, start taking yourself out on solo dates. That way you can actually mingle and interact with people of the opposite sex so that you can meet somebody that you're, I guess, wanting to develop a relationship with. Like, that's how that works. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect to meet your person if all you do is work and go home. You're not creating a social life. So if you don't go to like outings and events and things of that nature, you're not in public places, you're not really exposing yourself to meet other people in different situations. So if you don't travel, you don't go places, it kind of limits you. So you're going to have to get yourself outside of the box, like outside of the house. And you're going to have to like get out there, put yourself out there. It's kind of like putting yourself on the market. Like, it's like a business. If that business doesn't promote itself, no one will ever know. Like, how are you going to know that there's a business that carries cell phone cases if they don't advertise themselves, right? If you don't see them advertising or posting on Instagram or TikTok or on Google, you're never going to know if they don't market themselves. It's the same thing with dating. You can't expect to meet someone and you're not putting yourself on the market. You're not. What about you is making you stand out to attract what you're looking for, if that makes sense, right? And be mindful of what type of person you're trying to attract, because everybody has a type, and the type that you're looking for. Chowdery, please stop posting in the middle of this person's reading. Thank you. The type of person that you want to attract, that's the type of person you want to appeal to, or the type of people you want to appeal to. So just keep that in mind as you're dating, as you're looking, right? That you want to, because there's a saying, like, just like all money is not good money, all attention is not good attention. And a lot of times, women specifically, we tend to just gravitate towards the first thing or the first person that gives us attention. And that's not always a good idea. Highlight Blue 11, thank you. Welcome to my channel. Guys, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. Please thumbs up the live stream and please subscribe. Hey, Duncan Brooks Bank. Welcome to my channel. Hello to you as well. Y'all let me know where you're watching from if you join in. But yeah, the first thing I got is like a fresh new start. The Pages of Pentacles are like you need to have a plan. This is about planning. And like, see how he's looking? He just woke up in the morning. Like, you got to have a plan about how you want to execute your idea, because you're trying to manifest a person into your life. And in order to do that, you have to put yourself in a position to receive that. Let's see. I don't know who that is at the bottom. I can't see it. Chaya. But yeah, Spirit's like, you got to have a plan going forward. What is this? I have the 8 of Swords. The only thing that's holding you back, Jita, is your own mindset, your own negative way of thinking. Spirit says you have to let that go. Let that go. Whatever apprehensions you have about meeting people or dating people, whether it's in person or online, it doesn't matter. You're very welcome. You have to change your mindset about it. I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Swords. Yeah, you have a lot of you have to let go of your anxiety. You're thinking, a lot of times you worry about what somebody else's perception of you. You need to be concerned about how you perceive you, and if you even like that person enough to allow them into your space, okay? That's what you need to concern yourself with while you're dating. That's the only thing you need to concern yourself with. Is this safe? Is this a safe environment? Am I safe? Make sure you practice safety, whatever you do. Let your people know where you're going. Yeah, where you're going, who you're going to see. Give them a location, send them a picture. You need to know a first and a last name of the person you're dating. Number 1. That's my number 1 dating rule, period. First and last name. First and last name, whoever you're dating. And you need to have a public location. You need to go somewhere public. Not to the movies, not to a drive-in theater, not anywhere that's closed in, not to anybody's hotel room. Damn sure don't go to their house. You don't know them. Keep in mind, stranger danger. Okay? Ayusha, go ahead and drop your question, please. You're next. How Sonia feels about you, light blue. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, you guys, thank you guys so much for hopping in. Please subscribe, please thumbs up, and if you'd like a quick reading, drop a heart in the chat. Pink or green? Green is for donated readings. Pink is for free. Okay. Chowdery, if you're still in here, be ready. You're welcome, Jita. Thank you for hopping in. Appreciate you. That's for you to ask. My cards are not going to tell you that. My cards are just not going to tell you that, Aisha. Chowdery. If you're in here, you can go ahead and post your question. If you don't, I'm moving on to the next person. All right. Also, you guys, you can donate through Super Chat. Super Chat is, it's enabled on my channel. So whatever you feel like sending, you can. I appreciate it. Any donations are welcome. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you for the likes and thank you for the subscribes. Yeah, my cards are not going to tell you that. If that's that person's spouse, you need to ask. If you want to know a specific direct question like that, it makes sense for you to just ask. Is so-and-so this person's spouse? Well, are they engaged? Are they dating? Like, let's use critical thinking skills here. Are they engaged? Are they dating? What are they doing to make that happen? Nothing. So then the answer is probably no, if that's the case. Where you'll meet your future spouse? That could be, why is that important? Like, why does that matter? Where you'll meet them? Does it matter where you'll meet them or if you'll meet them? That's the question. I think you need to figure out, instead of worrying about where you're going to meet a spouse and all of this marriage stuff, are you ready for marriage? Is that what you're ready for? Are you fully ready and prepared for marriage? I think that's something you need to focus on. Let's see. Moving on to the next person. How do y'all not get to know people and then just be like, oh, I'm looking for a spouse? That doesn't happen. Marriage happens in stages. You don't just up and marry somebody overnight. That's a process. You meet someone, you talk to someone, you engage with the person, you interact, you date. Like, it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. You become engaged, right? And you're still like, then you move in together, you start sharing assets. It takes time. Let's see. He did what? Chowdery, I'm not understanding. Chowdery, can you please rephrase your question? Can you please rephrase your question? Who is after Chowdery? Let me look and see, because I don't know. Oh, Duncan. Okay, Duncan and then Light Blue. Okay. After Light Blue, I'm closing free readings, and then it's donations from there on out. So after Light Blue's question, Light Blue, are you still here? And Duncan, are you still here? Chowdery, please rephrase your question if you want me to answer it, because it's not making sense. It's not making any sense whatsoever. I need a clear question to ask my cards before I shuffle. It says he given chance to me with some conditions, so that's why I'm asking, will he come back to me fully? What happened here? What happened here? Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Terry Flowers, please shut up and get out of my live stream. You came in here on BS and nonsense for no reason whatsoever. If I lied to somebody, they would have told me. How about that? How about you mind your business and get out of my live stream? Thank you, Light Blue, for coming to my defense. But baby, I'm not worried about Terry. Terry needs to worry about Terry's business. Says the person with no profile picture. It's always somebody with no profile picture coming in with nonsense. Find you something safe to do on this good Sunday, Terry. Okay. Chowdery, I'm not seeing your question, so I'm moving on. I'm moving on to the next person. Duncan, you can go ahead and post your question. Go ahead, Duncan. Advice from Spirit. Perfect. We can work that out. Okay. So hang on, Duncan, because Chattery finally reposted her question. Chattery, I'm not pulling cards on this. That's what he told you. So believe what the man told you. Until he shows you. You have to trust what the man tells you until you see something different. You'll have to let this play out and see. Bye, Terry. Okay, Duncan. All right, Duncan, I'm about to hop into your reading. Chattery, if that man told you that he would come back and blah, 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 if you stayed calm or whatever it was, which he's probably lying. He's probably lying. But he just said whatever to get you to stop all of the freaking out about somebody else. You have to pay attention to not just what people say, but also what they do. Because actions speak louder than words. So if he's telling you, oh, if you do this, blah, 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 I'll come back. You can either choose to believe him. This is your choice, Chattery. This is on you. You can choose to believe him or call a spade and know that that's probably not going to happen. Because if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now, right? However long y'all been separated, you don't, I mean, if you really love somebody, you don't separate from them anyway. Y'all work things out, you communicate, you talk like grown adults. So if he can't do that, there's really no sense, you know what I mean? Hi, Charlie. All right, there's really no sense in waiting around for somebody. Like, and I never encourage that with my clients. I don't encourage anyone to wait around for anyone. Like, if they have stuff going on that they need to work out, let them do it. Let them work it out. That's not your problem. Yes, I do. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, you guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. And if you're new and you'd like a reading, either send a donation through Super Chat, Cash App, or PayPal, or you can drop. Yeah. Hi, Emilio 2794. I see it, Duncan. Give me just a second. I was responding to Chattery. She needs to figure it out. She needs to decide if she wants to keep dealing with this individual who's basically just stringing her along. Chattery, this person is really just stringing you along, just so you know. Because why you got to do all of that? Either they want to be in a relationship or they don't. And how did you get that it was a spiritual blockage? Like, hey, Leandra. Hey, girl, hey. If you have a crush, here's the thing, Charlie. If you have a crush, the crush doesn't know you have a crush until you let the crush know that you have a crush. Does that make sense? Nope, Chattery, I've moved on to the next person. Duncan, here's the advice for you getting back with your baby mama and kids. Spirit's advice. Also, Duncan, you might want to consider if that's something that you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? You might want to consider if that's something that you really want to do, because do you really know what all she has going on? You know what I mean? Do you really know what all she has going on before you decide to insert yourself back into her life? Hey, Truth Hunter 5772. No, I don't. Why? Why are you asking me that question? That's weird. I don't even know you when you're asking me a question like that. That's weird. Okay. All right, Duncan. Advice. The Two of Swords came out in reverse with the Two of Cups. So like Two of Swords and the Two of Cups, okay? So it's like y'all are going to have to, you're going to have a conversation with her first and foremost Duncan, if y'all want to reconnect. If there's still love here between y'all, like, yeah, but my free list is closed. My free list is closed. Light blue is my last person on my free list. So anybody wanting a reading will need to send a donation. Y'all can send it through Cash App or Super Chat or PayPal, whatever y'all prefer to do. Let me block this person because he's spamming my damn chat. Hide. Okay, there we go. Y'all are gonna have to stop hopping into live streams and expecting free readings. That's what y'all are gonna have to stop doing. To folks who just come in and tell me, oh, who's gonna marry me? I don't know. I can't tell you. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. This means that you're gonna have to communicate, and somebody's gonna either have to shit or get off the pot, Duncan. Like, somebody's gonna have to take action here if y'all want this. And you don't want it to be a situation where you try to force yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you try to force yourself on her and she doesn't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she may not have the same feelings that she once had for you. Just because y'all have kids together, just because you have kids together does not mean that you are meant to be with somebody. Thank you, Leandra. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, doesn't mean that you're meant to be with that person just because you have kids together. Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry about that. That's why I try to correct it. When I see people coming in here just constantly posting their questions and they're not waiting and being respectful of someone who's getting a reading, I call them out on their bullshit. Because you're not going to come into my live stream and do it. But like I said, there's going to have to be some type of action here, like communication with this Two of Cups. Y'all gonna have to talk things out. You know what I mean? Ace of Wands, I know you're excited to move forward in this relationship, but this also requires action. With fire energy here, this requires action. If you're ambitious about getting your family back or whatever, or trying to be back with this person, you're going to have to figure out, where's her mind? What does she want with you? If she wants anything with you. The reality of relationships is that you don't want to force yourself on a person. You never want to do that because that never ends well. You need to make sure that if you're going to engage with someone, that it's a mutual and reciprocal energy. Like, you both are on the same page. You both like each other as people. You both are in love. You both agree to be married or be in a serious committed relationship, or you both want children. Those are very strong and serious boundaries that have to be crossed if you're going to be in a relationship, right? Or you're going to be in a marriage. Y'all both have to be in alignment. In alignment. I cannot stress the word enough. Alignment. Alignment meaning you guys have the same goal. You both want to settle down. You both want to be in a real relationship. You both want kids or don't want kids. Whatever your preference, whatever. Y'all need to have that discussion, right? You both want to live together. If you're at a long distance, you want to close the long distance. Does that make sense what I'm saying, Duncan? You guys have to be in agreement, in alignment. One body, one mind, one band, one sound. It is a team in marriage. I cannot stress that enough. You're a team. You're a couple. You work together. You're a team in an engagement. You're a team because you're prepping for the marriage. But if someone is not in alignment with you, they're going to drag you through a lot of issues because they really don't want to be there. They're only there for certain benefits and perks of having access to you. So you want to make sure that just because y'all have children together, that it's not one of those situations where I'm only in it for the kids. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I hear you, Duncan, or whatever, but I really don't want to be with you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Anita, for the donation. Appreciate it. So there's that. Okay, hope that makes sense. But Spirit says the advice here is to communicate with her about how you feel, what you want, and then back up. Back up. After you express and you have a heart-to-heart conversation with your children's mother. I don't like the term baby mama. I hate that term personally. So I don't like to use it because she's the mother of your children, right? Respectfully. So if once you have that heart-to-heart conversation with her, and maybe you guys can talk about it, and she might not be in a relationship with someone else. You don't know if she's in a relationship with someone else. You really don't know that until she tells you or confirms that information. So you need to make sure that you get the information that you need and how she feels about you and y'all's relationship. And if there's still a chance to mend whatever was broken between you two. And then you can move forward from there. Because you don't want to impose. You never want to impose. Okay? Hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. Hoping and wishing nothing but the best for you and your children's mother. Light blue. Are you still here, love? If so, you can go ahead and drop your question. And then Leandra, you're next. And Anita, you'll be after Leandra. All right. Okay. Thank y'all for sticking around. For those of y'all who are asking for a reading, thank y'all for sticking around and waiting patiently. I appreciate it. How he feels towards you. Okay, I got you. You're welcome. Spirit, how does light blue's person feel towards her right now? How does this person feel towards her right now? You're welcome. I don't know how that card ended in that deck. That card doesn't go in that deck. How do they feel towards her right now? Thank you guys so much for all the likes and subscribes, you guys. I appreciate it. I'm still working on getting a P.O. box set up, y'all, because people were wanting to send me gifts and stuff. And I really appreciate it because I have not bought myself anything new since I've moved into my new place. I have not bought anything new related to tarot. And I have not gotten incense. I have not gotten, which I used to have incense all the time. Incense, sage, none of it. I haven't. So I'm going to do an Amazon wish list, you guys. And if you want to send me stuff, you can. You're welcome, Light Blue. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Spirit, what does this person feel towards her? I got soulmates. That was the first card that came out. Soulmates popped right out. So this person definitely feels a strong connection to you, Light Blue. Look, it says, I can feel what you feel even though you think I can't. And then I have soulmates here. So this person definitely feels connected to you. I don't know how long you guys have been dating, but they definitely feel connected to you. I've been talking to my friends about you. So this person definitely sees you in high regard. That's a beautiful thing. I have so much to tell you. So maybe they're like kind of starting to open up a little bit, or they want to start to open up to you a little bit and kind of like talk to you about things that they actually are into or things they enjoy, what their hobbies are, or just, you know, where they see things going between y'all. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck, I have my heart longs for you in our union. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what that says. So this person has really good feelings towards you, which is really a beautiful thing. Yeah. And I feel like this deception, wearing a false mask, I feel like the energy of this card tells me that maybe at one point in time, y'all both experienced this where you were dealing with somebody who was deceptive. But this person, I feel like they have genuine intentions towards you. On the bottom of the deck, I have my heart belongs to you always. This person, I feel like they really think about you a lot. Awakening higher purpose on the bottom of the deck. So they see there's a greater purpose to this relationship. Like I said, this person may have been hurt in a past relationship before. And so they see you as potentially their person. Strong feelings. Strong feelings. Okay. Hope that helps. Let me see. This person definitely has strong feelings for you. Light blue. Spirit, what is the overall energy surrounding this connection between light blue and her person? Compromise. Yeah, you're welcome. Compromise. You both will have to make some sacrifices or compromises. And compromise, let me just say this for the people in the back. Compromise is necessary. It is necessary when you're in a relationship with someone. You cannot be selfish. You have to consider the other person. Thank you, Light Blue. I really appreciate that. That's always the goal. I've learned through experience. A lot of the things that I share on my channel, advice-wise, I learned from experience. That's why I can I can tell other people. But it does take compromise. You know, you cannot be selfish and be in a relationship. It doesn't work that way. It's the same thing with parenting. You have to make certain sacrifices for your children. And those of you who are parents understand what I'm saying. You have to know, okay, I really, really want to go get my nails done, but my child needs new shoes. You're going to prioritize the child's new shoes over getting your nails done because you know that's important, right? My partner said he needs, I don't know, XYZ for work. That's important because we need him to be working to help provide for the family. So I'm going to help him get what he needs. This is not one of those things. I will never be the person, just letting y'all know, I will never be the person to say, oh, 50-50, that's nonsense. 50-50 in relationships is nonsense because sometimes it's 80-20. Sometimes it's 30-60. It depends who has what at the time. You're there to work together as a couple. It is a team. I cannot stress that enough. If you're with someone who is self-centered and they don't consider your needs, let them know. And if it continues, leave. You cannot build an empire with someone who's only concerned with themselves. Because saying they love you and actually proving the love for you are two different things. Saying they're there for you and they're supporting you through thick and thin, through sickness and health, through life and death, they're two different things. Actually showing up every day for your person is a choice. Showing up, working through disagreements, working through conflict, making things work between you, having discussions, communication is critical. It is critical to a successful and healthy relationship. So compromise is definitely necessary here. Okay. Leandra, you want to know what's coming in love, right? Leandra, you want to know what's coming in love. Anita, thank you for the donation as well. Appreciate that, you guys. I appreciate all the love. Thank you guys so much for being here. Y'all are what makes the channel. So I'm so appreciative and I'm so grateful for everybody who comes in and shows their love and support. Thank you guys so much. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to thumbs up the channel. So Leandra, what's coming in love for you? All right. This came out in reverse. Eight of Swords. Love that this came out in reverse. Coming out of being depressed about love and the things that are attached to it. And I know this is really hard to do because you were keeping yourself mentally locked down. But, you know, in general. Okay, I'm glad you specified that. Because at first I was thinking it was like a love question. What's coming? In that case, let me use my regular deck. Great. Because, girl, I don't either. Those are so, I don't know why. Those are some of the main questions that I'm always getting from people. Like, oh, is so-and-so my soulmate? Is so-and-so my twin flame? Are we going to be together? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ma'am, go back to school. Get a degree. Get a license. Get a certification. Move out of your mama's house. Get your own apartment. Get your own place. You know, pay off that car. Pay off that credit card or those credit cards. Do that. Stop asking me about a man. That's how I feel sometimes. Like there's And I'm not saying that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that love is not important, but love is not the only thing there is, you know? And there's different types of love. There's different forms of love. What I find is the people who have really successful relationships, y'all know what the key is? You know what the key is? A lot of times you have to have also successful friendships. Believe it or not, as a woman in your 30s, 20s, 30s, 40s up, having really, really good friendships sets the bar for what you're going to allow in a relationship. Let me tell you why. Because when your friends really step for you and they really show up for you, before a man ever comes on a scene, like, you're so surrounded by love, like your family surrounds you by love. You're used to being loved. So you're not going to allow a man who doesn't show you that same type of love to come into your field, because that's the standard for how you've been treated, how you treat yourself, and how your friends and your family treat you. They treat you with love. And if this person is not giving you that love, you're going to cut him out immediately, because it's like, nah, I'm not going to deal with this bullshit. I was doing fine before you ever showed up in my life. I was doing fine. I was doing great. I was taking care of things. Things were handled. People were giving me stuff. People were making sure I was okay. Like, I was going out having a good old time. Baby, your time was being had. Sir, you are not going to come in here and disrupt my peace. You're not going to come in here and complain and bitch about how I do my hair, my makeup, my dress. You're not going to do it, because all of this was going on before he ever showed up. See what I'm saying? And your friends are going to back you up 100%, because your friends are those girls. They're going to make sure that their bestie is taken care of. They're going to make sure that, girl, we like him or we don't like him, because he's a bum. You know, your friends are going to let you know the truth. Like, this guy is a bum. So just keep that in mind. A lot of people don't like to hear or ask their friend, like, what do they think about such and such or so and so. But the thing about it is, your friend is going to be real, because she doesn't have anything to lose from that relationship. You do. You feel like you do. Which, honestly, you don't. You were fine before, you'll be fine after. All right, Spirit. What's coming in general for Leandro? Going into the new year. Let's see. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race, Leandro. So with this Knight of Pentacle energy, the Knight of Pentacle energy, Spirit's just wanting to let you know that all of your hard work is going to pay off. So you may receive like some kind of like either pay increase or some type of bonus or something like that. Some type of financial tangible blessing coming to you because of all of your hard work and dedication. So just know that it's not in vain. Yeah. Coming out of this energy, feeling more abundant as you go into the new year. The Five of Pentacles is in the reverse, and kind of becoming more confident in yourself and your skills and your abilities, because the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. And when it's in the upright position, it tells me that this person is working on things that make them feel insecure. They have insecurities strongly. They feel like they lack in certain areas, but you're coming out of that energy. So I love that for you, because you're putting in the work. You're doing the work. Whether you're working on your body physically, like you could be exercising, dieting, trying to lose weight, whatever it is. Spirit's like, the hard work is going to pay off, but be consistent. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep showing up for yourself. Working on finances. If you're paying off debt, slow and steady wins the race. So, you know what I mean? Keep going, Spirit says. Then I have this, the Three of Pentacles, and this is about teamwork, making a dream work, baby. Utilize your resources around you is what Spirit wants you to do, okay? Utilize your resources, the people around you. Ask questions if you're not sure about something. Talk to your mama, talk to your grandmama, talk to your auntie, talk to your best friend. Like, people are resources, and we forget that. Like, sometimes there's a person who knows a person that knows a person, okay, that can get you what you're looking for. You don't know if you don't ask, and don't be afraid to ask. What's the worst that can happen? That's what Spirit is saying. Collaborate and network with the people around you. That's Three of Pentacles energy. Yeah, the Fool. 2026 is a new year. Never mind the bites. This is for my rabbit back in the day. Rest in peace, Rico. The Fool card is all about taking a risk. Life is a risk. It is. Nothing in this life is guaranteed. So Spirit's like, be positive. You see how he's surrounded in this card by yellow. Yellow is like blessings and abundance. Also, there's support here. There's always support. Even if you're going on a journey and nobody is going with you, this is your life's journey, Leandra. So Spirit's just reminding you that you're still supported above and below. In the spiritual realm and the physical realm, you're still fully supported. So do what's best for you and don't worry about, see how he's looking forward? He's not looking back. Spirit says, don't worry about what the haters got to say. Don't worry about what them people back there in the back got to say about it, their opinions and what they think and how they feel. This is your life. So do what works best for you. That's the biggest thing. Like a lot of people get, well, if I do this, they're not going to like it. He's not going to like it. She's not. Spirit don't give a damn. Spirit don't give a damn. Do what works best for you. You know what I mean? Like, do what works best for you. People will always have an opinion. And they'll have an opinion when you succeed. And they'll have an opinion when you excel. And they'll have an opinion when you fail. They're always going to have an opinion. Their opinions don't matter. This is your life. Live it. Spirit said, live it. Go forward and don't be afraid to take risks. Risks are a part of life. Sometimes you have to up and move and relocate to a new city. No, you don't have thousands of dollars to do it. Maybe you only got $500 to your name, but you get up and you go. You get up and you go because that's what Spirit said for you to do. You do what needs to be done. That's where the call is coming from. You've gotten your career, you've gotten whatever you need, and now you're ready to move on to bigger and better things. And sometimes relocating and being in a different environment could be exactly what you need. You've stayed in the same place for 15, 20 years. It's time for you to move on in life. You're not excelling because you're still in environments, still around small-minded people, still around people who don't really want to see you excel. They see you doing great, but as long as it's not better than them, they're fine. And then you're wondering why can't I get ahead? Because you're in an environment that's not conducive to growth. You can't stay stagnant, or you're in a relationship that's not conducive to growth. It's not going anywhere. There's no progress. You work for a company for 5, 6, 7, 8 years and there's no progress. Spirit says the soul has to elevate. Your soul's journey is to elevate and to grow, right? All right. Yeah. Action. Spirit says action. 2026 is the year of action, taking action, speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, saying what needs to be said and doing what needs to be done. The saying is, I can show you better than I can tell you. So sometimes you just got to pop out. You ain't got to tell nobody nothing. Just pop out. Do what you're going to do. Have your plan. Execute that plan. And once the plan is fulfilled, then you can let people know what's up. Okay? Then you can let people know what's up. But Spirit's like, make sure you build a strong foundation for yourself. Make sure your foundation is strong, that you can stand on your own. You don't have to, it's not like, and I'm not saying this like we don't need other people, not like that, but it's like more like you're good either way. You know what I mean? Whether somebody is behind you 100% or you're doing it by yourself, you can still stand on your own. Make sure you have your own. Set money aside. You know what I mean? Set resources aside. Know that you have what you need. Okay? So, that's what Spirit's telling you going forward, going into the new year. That's what the focus is. Make sure that you can support yourself and you do things that are best for you. Okay? I'm going to start blocking people because people hear me talking. They see me reading cards and they just keep pushing questions and it's rude. It's very rude. Hang on. Anita, are you still here? Are you still here, Anita? Okay, what is the future between Anita and... You're welcome, Leandra. So what is the future between you and who, Anita? Hi, Fred George. Let me start by saying this, Anita. Always know that the future is not set in stone. Anything could change at any given time because both you and your person have free will. Let me start there, okay? Y'all both have free will. All right? Let's keep that in mind. You both have free will. So at any given time, your person can say, this ain't it. I don't think we're meant for each other, but I don't want to do this. People have that right to decide that something is not for them and they don't want to be involved. And we have to learn to stop trying to force what we want on someone else. If they are not ready for a relationship, they've told you, you know, I'm just right now, I got a lot going on. I like you as a person. You cool or whatever. We can hang out from time to time, but I'm not ready to settle down. And you keep trying to do things and manipulate the situation to try to convince them to choose you or pick you, you're setting yourself up for a disaster. Because the person's already told you, listen, I'm not ready for that right now. Right now, I'm in school, or right now I have this going on. I've got that going on. I'm trying to sort things out. People, especially women, we need to learn to listen when men tell us things. When men tell us things. When men tell us things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anita, that's what I'm trying to get to. So give me a minute. Because guess what? I read what's in the cards. So me talking is not just me talking. Me talking is because I've seen it in the cards. 2, 3. And that's that. Allie, that's that. That's that. All you can do is respect her boundary and keep it pushing. I mean, if you like somebody, you can't really expect them to jump for joy at, you know, trying to keep an open line of communication with you. That's just, you know what I mean? That is what it is. All right. Possible outcomes between Anita and her person, Spirit, because you just never know. I mean, it's good that you took accountability and, you know, you apologize. But that is what it is. Also, you guys, if you're new to the channel, please thumbs up the live stream and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell, okay? Don't forget to hit the notification bell in the top right corner of the screen, okay? Possible outcome here, Spirit, between Anita and her person. Sahib, you don't have to keep posting your question. I see it. Also, you need to drop a heart in the comments if you're wanting a reading, but you need to donate because my free list is closed, okay? My free list has been closed about 3 people ago. So if you're wanting a reading, you'll need to donate and drop a green heart. This is the 7 of coins and a 5 of coins. Yeah, this person, let me see. I got the Queen of Cups. You're very emotional, Anita, about this person for whatever reason. 4 of coins. 4 of coins is here. So this is like, this person may be holding back emotionally from you and this could be bothering you. I got the King of Cups in reverse. This person, yeah, this person is not emotionally intelligent or has the emotional intelligence of a gnat, of a goldfish. They're not, you know what I mean? Like they're not, it's not on their thing to do. 9 of Swords, anxiety. You're anxious around this outcome. Like I said, people choose for themselves what they'd rather do. They choose. You don't get to choose that for him. There's a possibility that he could come around. There's also a very strong possibility that guess what? He's on bullshit. 7 of Swords. He's playing mind games. 7 of Swords. He doesn't, it's a back and forth type of thing. He likes you, but he's not that, it's not that deep. He doesn't really like you like that. Like how much you like him and you so want y'all to be together so bad that you could taste it. He doesn't, it's not that deep for him. He could take it or leave it. Queen of Cups. You're very sensitive. You're very loving. You're very empathetic. This person, King of Cups, is in the reverse. This tells me this person is not. He's the opposite. He could be an asshole. He could be very direct with his communication. He could be very blunt. He could be in and out sometimes with his communication, Anita. It's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss. The guy could be a handsome guy. He could be. He also could be someone who's very well-to-do financially, but is that the type of person that you really want to spend the rest of your life with? Think about it. 5 of Coins tells me leaving you out in the cold. Sometimes he doesn't communicate with you consistently for days, sometimes maybe weeks at a time. Girl. 7 of Coins. This could be a waste of time. Is this something that you want to continue to invest in? That's up to you. Spirit says that's up to you. But this is why you're nervous. This is why you're anxious, because this person is very selfish. He's focused on his money. He's focused on his finances. He's focused on how he feels right now. I don't see anything on here that says to me he's in love with you or that there's going to be a future between you. I don't even have a 2 of Cups. I don't have a Lover's card. I don't have anything that says love, 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 love here. Ace of Cups, nothing. Nothing. I have coins here. That's what I have. And I have swords. Not a good look. So I'm going to say the future between y'all is not very bright. It's actually it's scary. It's very scary. Okay? 7 of Swords is not a good card to have in a love reading at all. 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Coins. There's insecurities here. He may play on your insecurities and make you feel like you're the problem when it's not you at all. Be mindful of that. And then I have the Devil. He just showed up. So keep that in mind. This could be a thing of lust. He could see you as a very beautiful, like I said, a lot of times people prey on your weaknesses. He could see you as a very beautiful woman that he's attracted to, but not enough to settle down. Not enough to put a ring on it. Not enough to say, oh, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And to be honest, not everybody that you date or meet is going to be the person. You know what I mean? That's why you have to date and get to know people. You have to figure that out, Anita. That's not for me to figure out. That's for you to figure out. If you want marriage, you have to be very strict about what you allow and what you don't allow. And what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate. All right. So that wraps up today's session. That wraps up today's session. If you donated for a reading and I didn't see it, you guys, please let me know. If you sent a super chat, a cash app, thank you guys so much for that. For those of you guys who did donate earlier, thank you guys so much for that. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Leandra. Yeah. To everybody who's hopping into my live stream now, please hit that subscribe. Please thumbs up the live stream. If you're a troll, get out of my live stream. If I see you again, I'm blocking you. That's for all the trolls. That's a message for the trolls because I don't have time to go back and forth. Also, you guys, in the middle of readings, like if I'm doing people's readings, please be respectful of those people who are getting readings. You know what I mean? Like, be respectful. You don't have to keep posting your question. Like, I will let you know. I will call out your name when I'm on your reading. That way you know, okay, this is my reading. So thank you guys who are patient and waited. Duncan, Light Blue, thank you guys so much. Chowdery, whoever came in this morning and y'all were like patient, thank you guys for that so much. Okay. So I'm going to hop out of here and hopefully I'll see y'all again soon. Peace out.